There was a protest down at City Hall where a caravan of people maintaining social distancing were protesting Kate Brown's decisions against letting people out, amid the COVID outbreak. Basically protesting also the conditions that are happening within the prison system, the lack of resources, PPE, basic hygiene needs, lack of ability for social distancing. I think it was considered a success that it was also meant to focus on allowing the people that are incarcerated to know that people are out here supporting them and working diligently to bring them home. I think that it brought more awareness this time that something needs to happen to free them all. People that are elderly, vulnerable. My husband has been incarcerated in Oregon for 23 years. He is in the unit at Oregon State Penitentiary that had the first coronavirus outbreak with an officer. The situation was not reported to the public, to inmates, to staff until 12 days after the person had tested positive. My husband was sick 2 weeks prior to them announcing it with a fever and a cough, as well as his cellmate. Their social distancing within the Department of Corrections is obsolete. It's impossible. You have 200 to 500 people eating in a chow hall together. You have upwards of 1,000 people on a yard together, 70 people in a shower room where there's only 4 showers that are 3 feet apart. And these are the conditions that people are living in during a pandemic. It's been almost 2 months since we've seen each other. We can video visit, we can have phone calls, but each video visit is almost $10 and each phone call is $5. Opposed to phone calls visiting is a 3-hour visit. It's a threat to everyone and no one wants to get it, and the officers don't want to bring it in, and the inmates don't want to get it from them, or the officers don't want to get it from the inmates. If Kate Brown were to use her executive clemency powers, review clemency petitions that were on her desk for people that have been rehabilitated and would not pose a threat to society, then potentially it would if we were to do a clemency application for him. But the fact of the matter is she doesn't make decisions on clemency very frequently. The last 2 that she made were for 2 elderly women that were inside of the prison system. That at this point, nothing would help my husband with regards to this, but it would help him be relieved of the social distancing issues, the potential health risk that it poses to him and everyone else. I want them to make a decision. I want them to find a way for there not to be a risk for our incarcerated individuals. Even with the level of testing that they're doing, they're not doing enough. It gives me hope that Governor Brown is actually listening and that the Department of Corrections will stop trying to put bandages on things and taking away things that are positive from inmates. For example, they closed down at OSP, the activities floor, but they're still running meals together. So they'll take away the positive things, but they won't take away the things that would make a difference. I say take it as far as you need to. I say don't stop at the state. The mayors have rights within their cities to go above what the governor says, and we see that with Ted Wheeler doing what he did as far as our shutdown. When Governor Brown wasn't willing to make the decision, he said, if you're not willing to, then I will. Especially when it comes to the police bureaus and arresting and incarcerating at the county level individuals. It's very, very upsetting for visitation to be taken away. We can't see our family members. They can't see us. Sometimes that's the only contact that anyone has. So just knowing that continuing the fight is giving hope, as well as raising awareness and hopefully getting the attention of the governor.
Because no one is disposable. Because no one is disposable. No one is disposable. We cry, free them all.